Good morning, welcome to Carolina Lewin Studios. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Today we are just going to do an abstract-y bear. All mixed media. I don't know how it's going to go. This here is an AI image that I've created on an app. And I put in all the descriptions of what I wanted, so that has generated me this. This is copy free, right? Copy free. So I just get it really so I can get all the proportions. As you'll see, the end result is not going to be this. So this is an aid to get something like that. So I'll just show you today. This is a watercolor block. It is 100% cotton, cold press, 300 GSM, and it is watercolor block. What is that? What even is the name? Is it that? Leiden? I don't know. Well, that's helpful. Normally I like to use the Bung Hong blocks as well, which are amazing. Anyway, let's carry on. Today I've just got a simple black pen. I've got the Caran d'Ache number 1s, Neo Colour number 1s, which are non-water soluble, so they're more like just a crayon. So I've got a few of these, just the ones. I do have the Neo Colour 2s, which are water soluble. They're fun as well. Just a normal HP pencil. These here are like wax pencils, like for marking fabric and stuff, like the China type pencils, which I've just gone over and made a whole lot of marks all on this paper before I actually did start the video, and then I got a phone call from my daughter. She F-bombed in the video, so I had to start again. So I've already gone over and I've done some of that. So by the time I put the water on there and some colour, it's going to have a resist pattern on there already. So that's just a few colours in that. And then I've got the Hydrus PH Martin watercolour. That is a Payne's Grey. This is an alizarin crimson. This one here is a Liquitex acrylic ink, yellow orange azo, Persian blue hue, and I've got a FW Darling and Rowling, can't say it, acrylic ink, bright orange. So I don't know how this is going to go. We're just going to have fun. This is a Posca pen. Yay, let's go. Let's get some water. Let's hit this with some water. This is just, look, it's a crappy old brush. Couldn't tell you where or who. It's probably from Temu, to be honest. Right, let's just splash some water all on here. Dirty water by the look of it. Oh, that brush is dirty. Oh, it's letting go here. So you don't have to be fandangle about what you're doing. So I'm just going to splash some water all over this. And then I'm also going to get a spray bottle and I'm going to spray some. So some will have some dry edges and some will have light edges. I'm going to start, I thought I'd start with a darker colour, but maybe we won't. We will start with an alizarin crimson. Get it onto the page. Why is it not picking it up in the squeezer? I fear the squeezer is not working, guys. Why aren't you working? Look, absolutely not working. That's very helpful. Thank you for that. So where it's like just a blob like that, you can spray it and move it around a wee bit more. Let's hope this one works. Oh, 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 yes it is. Wow, that one worked. Ooh. That one worked real well. I don't like that dark bit that we've got up there, so let's wipe it with a tissue and see if we can remove some of it and spray that bit up there to get it to go over there. Wow, look, I can see the lines that I've made. What other colour have we got? This awesome. This is very bright, guys. Isn't it bright? Ooh. Oh dear. So what I'm going to do is just to take a little bit of the heat out of it. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Just a paper towel. Helps to spread it and also helps to, you know, just helps. Right, let's add some dark. I like adding dark. Where's my spray bottle, guys? Here. Our beer's going to be going in the middle anyway. Let's do some drippity drip drips. Let's drip it that way. That will be cool. Catch it when it gets to the end. Catch it there. Go further. Yes. Go down there. Nice. I like that. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. What a neat background. Alright. Let's go through here with some colour. We've done that one. My dog's over there chewing a bone. He's so happy with himself. That one didn't show up very good. I just like making random marks that you're going to end up seeing after the fact. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. I'm just going to block that off there, I think. What else have we got, guys? The black pen. Just over there, nice. Oh, what is that? Wet. Everything's wet. Squeeze, dab, squeeze, dab, squeeze, dab. Oh, I like that. And let's see if that will run it all. Everything's wet. Whoa! Everything's rolling down. Rolling down, down. Always good to be wet and fun. Right. Pull that down. Righty ho. That is very cool. Do we use all the colours? We've got yellow, orange, pink, blue. Yes, I feel like we did. I like a little bit of the white space there. I might just dab off some bits that were a little bit juicy. Orange. Like it, because the beer's going to go here, so I want a little bit of white space. I might dab out a wee bit of this, just hoping that, because I don't want it too dark where the beer's going to go, because I might not see the lines. So let's get Mr. Beer and see. He's going to go about there. Okay, cool, cool. I quite like the richness of it on that side, so we'll leave that. I really like the resist lines that it's made. I hope you can see that. Should we give it a wee zap with a hairdryer? This is a pre-warning. Please turn it down, or I'm not going to edit and change it all. This is going to be noisy. I love yous long time. Just turn me down now. enough. Thank you for putting up with that. The other thing that I do like about using the hairdryer is see how it all spidered along and pushed all that ink in different directions. I like that. I do, I like it. So how we're going to transfer my image onto here is I'm going to use charcoal. I was just thinking I'll still use charcoal, but I was thinking that you could even use like a coloured pastel, and then that would show up. Be quite nice. He is going to go on there. I was just thinking like using spray paint, but that's probably going to be a bit wild. I like him about there. Right, let's move this up there a smidge. There's just a couple of darker places that we'll just squat that off. Swap, swap, swap. We'll put this over here for a split second, my beasties. And we will put some charcoal on the back of this reference, so we can transfer it onto our lovely, oh, rip it, transfer it onto our lovely background we've just made. So, go right up against there to get his ears. God, messy fingers already. We're only 5 minutes in. Righty-ho. Right, I'm going to place him here, I think. Hold it with one hand and get a pen with the other. And press hard where things need to be a solid black. Press hard down. And therefore your charcoal is going to transfer onto your image. Let's see, lift it up. Oh good, because it's still wet. Can't really see that. That's lovely. I love that for me. If it gives me just an idea, would be nice. Yes, that's giving me an idea. That's good. Doesn't have to be, it's only going to be a few lines anyway. So it says there, around there, down there. What I do really want it to be able to transfer is his eyes. My dog's over there, he's got a bone. He's loving this bone. And there's a wee white bit under there, so, and this bit of black sort of defines where his eye is, so, and this wee bit of black on his face here, just put that in, and a wee bit on his ears. It's just scribbling, see, I'm not really, wee bit of down the centre, wee bit for the middle of his nose, around here. That's what I was meaning, that maybe using a different, like a pastel or something, might have shown up the colours a little bit more. But we're committed now, friends, aren't we? Don't know if I like that line in the eye there. I don't think I'll put that in once I'm painting it. Let's see if his eyes have come out. Geez, we really can't see it very well, can we, besties? Might leave that there like that and get something else that's lighter. Like would white chalk pastel go over the top of it? Maybe like a bright yellow. I'll try. So I'll put my hand there I'll fold this over and then I'll scrape, don't move, the yellow over this, especially just around there. Then, because we don't want to move the position, put it back. Add bliv as we go, and then see if that will transfer that yellow any better. So you just got to come up with the solutions as you go, besties. Let's see. Is it working? Yes, a lot better. Look at that. Good, good, good. If it's just because it's a dark, we've got quite dark down there already. And that's not helpful to where we want our lines to be. We can just make it up as we go though. It's always a good idea just to make things up. Let's see if that's transferred it better. Yes, it has. Good, good. Have we got enough information there? I think we do. I'm just going to roll with it. Wish me luck. Can you see that? Don't know. Right, I've got some. We want what sort of colour do we want? I've got some acrylics here. So grey, darkish blue, that'd be good. A creamish, chalky colour. Don't even have any brushes out for us over here, guys. Hang on. I didn't think that I was going to use acrylic, but here we are. I guess we're going to have to get it on there to see what we're doing. So what have we got? Let's do his nozzle. Let's just squirt it on there and go around his nose area. The painting is the palette. Just sort of looking where things are. He's an abstracted bear, so the concentration. Can you hear the dog having his bone? He's so excited about it. We have our own sheep here, so there was a dinner sacrifice and he is very happy. There we go, that's the start of him. Let's just get what's on our brush off over here. Why not? What else have we got? A wee bit of greyishy. Greyishy, that's going to help. I just got these home decor. What are they? The folk art type things. This is a very loose, you know, impressionistic, cool vibe of a bear. We don't need it to be perfect. dark brown. Ooh, that came out quick, all over the place. Sort of making it up as I go, really. Now I'm just looking at the reference going, now what, now what? Do I not have any black or blue? Blue. Oh my goodness. This one is stuckered on. Got him. He be stuck. And let's go in with this colour. Around his nozzle down here. The glare, I can hardly see what I'm doing. That sort of helps, doesn't it? Right, I'm just going to get black paint. This is not normally where I do my acrylic. Nice. Put a wee bit of black in his nozzles. There he is. I'm going to go in with some darker blue. Just sort of fill them in where his darker bits would be. Here goes nothing. See, is he coming together? Does it look like a bear already? I'm sure he does. I love how you got so much confidence in me. I can hear you like, yes, Carlina, that's definitely a bear. Just sort of leaving it all reasonably sloppy-ish. See what I mean? It doesn't look anything like the actual reference now, does it? No, I don't have all my colours here with me. I didn't organise myself very good, did I? He's got more yellowy in his nose and orangey. So I'm just going to sloppily put a wee bit of different colours in him and blend it with the rest of the environment, if that makes any sense. Right, time to do the eyes. I might go in there with a pen. Let's turn him a wee bit. He's all wet. The actual painting itself is still wet, so that's helpful. The pen doesn't want to work now because he's wet eyeballs. Right, it's sort of got his eye in a wee bit, hasn't it? So wet. If he turns out cool, I'll post him. If he doesn't, you'll probably never see this. So we'll see. Right. He needs different colour in his eyes. He's got brown eyes, but he's all very dark, isn't he? We need to lighten him up a little bit. Let's go in with some lighter blue. Some of these are all getting so dried up, maybe they're not. It's a good idea, take the lid off. Where is his light bits? There we go, that's helping. You just got to keep adding and keep layering, to be honest. Nothing looks good the minute you do it. Nothing, absolutely nothing. You just got to keep layering, layers. Still don't like his nozzle colour. I'm just looking what I've got over here. Bring another cart over. What have we got? I wonder if we could add a wee bit of this one. Straight to it. Off we go. And it's got the blue in there. Goodness. I don't know if you could try and follow me with this if you tried, to be honest. There, that's a wee bit better of a colour. And I'm wanting it to be... Really? Are you joking me now, friend? Are we having fun yet, kids? Fine, it didn't want to come out, did it? I feel like he needs to be a bit lighter to bring up. Might go in with a wee bit of gold in his eyes. Why not? Gold. Ooh, that helps. He looks a bit angry. He's coming across a bit of an angry bear. I feel like he's just so wet, and I just keep putting in things and putting in things, and I'm not really. Let's just soften that edge there. He needs a dab of that colour in other places. He looks mad. Is it just me or he looks mad? Should we dry him again? I think he needs like an outline of white around him. He needs his mouth softened up a wee bit. That's a wee bit better. Yes. What's he looking like from your angle? Angry. Looking angry. Let me get my big white Posca pen. I need him to dry. I'm going to hair dry a little bit more, my friends. Be prepared. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right, I need him to stand out from the background, so I just think that I'm going to, if you can still hear me fossicking around in the background over here, is that I'm going to get some Posca pens, and I'm going to try and make him stand out a little bit by putting a white border around him. Where's my black Posca pen? Posca pen. There's a smaller black Posca. So, if I put all those things up here, let's see if that's even going to go white. Why has it got... That's helpful. It's got a whole lot of, that's because I've gone and put it on, yeah, now he's white. I've gone and put it on other paints that haven't been dry. That's my fault, and I've just gone and done it again. Yeah, that makes him stand out a weeny bit more. Take that to the ear. There. Just like putting marks and dots and scratches and different bits of pieces. Right, we need a black for his eyes. Ugh, still wet. Everything's always still wet. We can just define his eyes. He's just looking so angry, guys. Why is he looking so angry at us? He's just got that sort of look about him, hasn't he? I hope you can see the gold in his eye. Where's the small white Posca? He's very interesting, I'll give him that. You're a colourful boy. Put a bit of white in his eye. That made him come alive. Look at that. I think he's quite pretty. I need to wait for it to dry and then do that. Actually, I might do pink on that side. I just am not waiting for things to dry. Oh, here goes the dryer. I didn't even warn you that time. I'm just getting too serious about it. I do have a big pink Posca. I'm up, down, up, down, up, down. What other colour should we put in him? A bright orange? Sort of feel like he needs to be a bit more defined over here. Yeah, like that. Yes, girls. Now we're talking girls and boys. Now, I don't know if I'll do him pink on that side. Maybe that's where the orange needs to come in. This side. Is he dry? No, he's not. He's wet. Hair dryer. Just getting a bit too impatient, aren't we? Oh yes, that looks good. I like it. He's still looking angry at me, guys. I like him. I do like him a lot. Oh, don't choke, sweetie. Don't choke on that bone. Yeah, adding that pink. He needed to be defined from the background to jump him out a wee bit, didn't he? Do you agree? That looks good. Yes. He is very busy. Maybe he needs some white. How about something like that? Yes, my friends, yes. I like that. And what about, should we do it, do one blue? He's very busy, isn't he? He is a busy bear. Like that. Good. He is still looking at me angrily. I don't know how to... Where did our black Posca bin go, friends? I've made a right royal mess of ourselves over here. I think this eye needs to be made a smidgen bigger, my friends. I don't hardly ever use gold in my paintings much. And I just seen this sitting there and I thought, that might be quite good. Let's just make his irisy bit a wee bit bigger. You right, Spud? Jeeps. Now it's gone up too high, up the side there. He's just been chewing that bone on my couch. I put another blanket there. But I fear that he was chewing a bone on my couch. There we go. I like him. He's very cute, very busy. Very cute and very busy. Don't know if he needs much more, my friends. Maybe a wee bit of a white one going through that way. How about that? Layers, you see. Beasties, layers. Just sort of like then brings him back in. I like it. I might just put a smidgen blue down here to cover some of that paper. Now we're into the serious business of finger painting. Isn't he cute? I like him a lot. Wonder if he needs yellow Posca pen dots. I think that's what he needs. I quite like yellow Posca pen. Just lightening dark. I'm not lightening it at all with dark paint. Oh my goodness. Just taking a wee bit of that light out. I might just do that. The finger can be very precise, you see, and a bit of smudging. I think he needs a bit of that around this other eye. Then get a dry finger and get in there with some more smudging. Yes. Pretty good. I like him. See? Does he look anything like this? I fear not. I fear he does not. Let's put some black scratches up over here. Over here. Scratch in his ear. Why not? Where's the yellow Posca? Yellow Posca pen. Like I say, I like those little lines like that, and I like it on the dark where it's you know, it gives a higher contrast. Just thinking, should we add another swirly swirl somewhere? Maybe down here. That's good. And what else? Can you see anything else, beasties? I might just go line, 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 like that. Yes. I think he's done. brushes down. I quite like them just like that. So let's just embrace this bizarre bear. Let's get you down. Sorry, fingers are in the way. Let's get you down to look at him. Isn't he cool? That just happened right in front of our eyes. Is he still angry? Mr. Angry Grumpy Bear. So this is our reference. That to that. Maybe he could have a wee bit more light a bit above his eyes. Maybe. But I think he's so cool. Anyway, guys, much love. And that is Mr. Grumpy Bear.